It's top one payout.
Is it really top one payout?
Yeah.
I figured it would
It's $25 for the victor.
It was like this first HGRP. Wait, was HCR bracket bigger?
What'd you say?
How many entrants was HCR?
6.
Yeah, it was bigger.
It was bigger.
Babysitting time.
What'd you say?
Babysitting time.
What are you talking about from side mission?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just because it was like you and Bubblegum there.
So it was full babysitting.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm the only adult here.
I think I need to pick a pyramid straight up.
You think you should start spending a little more time on them?
Yeah, maybe.
For what?
Just as like
Which
just
matchup?
as like a matchup coverage thing. You know what I mean? Like I think
I don't know how to say it. The one that starts with an A.
Averil?
Yeah. I was playing him, and he was just setting the pace so good. I was trying to slow it down, but he's like, nope. That's why I switched Thrice, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna want my Mark. I'm gonna want something else that has a bit more speed to take off this on. Mark didn't work.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's why you went Roy.
I went Roy. I'm like, I'll take him to Town and City. We'll see what happens. I'll start killing off the side. Didn't work at all.
I feel like Cloud has the speed if you just like know how to move with him.
Yeah.
I definitely get what you're saying though. Getting kind of run over by Mithra.
Yeah.
Douche.
One more thing I noticed is that he would chase me up to the blast zone even.
Sure.
He would just chase me up, and I couldn't really fight it.
Averil.
oh yeah. I play against Averil all the time.
Yeah.
Yo, Gal. I heard her saying that, and I think that's what's up?
I just couldn't. So you play all your games already? I think so. I played.
Can I hop on the comms with you? How you been, Kosak?
Been alright. Like I said, it's been I just haven't been getting much sleep this week. And it's
Why's
really,
that?
I don't know. Well, it's Monday night is because I have too much caffeine.
Sure.
But
Do you ever pay attention to like the time of day that you
yeah, I can't really have caffeine like afternoon.
afternoon? That makes sense.
Like genuinely, unless it's like this, right?
Right, like something small. I'm talking like coffee.
I can't have
everything.
coffee
Sure.
after like 12.
Caffeine pills. I know people that do a lot of that. Not like a lot, but you know what I mean. It's like that's crazy, kind of.
I love coffee though. So
I
gotta-
also love coffee.
I just drink a lot of decaf thing.
You know, decaf still has caffeine in it though.
But does it have like?
It has a lot less than regular caffeine, but a lot of people. I used to work coffee, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, she can't have caffeine. I need a decaf." You know what I mean? Like, caffeine will kill her. And it's like, there's still caffeine in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like
It's not 0%.
it's not 0%. It's not even like a low enough percent that you're not gonna feel it. You know, you're gonna feel caffeine.
As long as it's like a little bit though, like a soda, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's just that set me back, and then
What do you think about espresso? You know much about espresso? It's okay if you don't. I feel like if you really are like passionate about coffee, then espresso, like there's a lot espresso offers, you know?
offers how.
Like in terms of like taste, like drink creations, like the caffeine content.
Like I've certainly gotten it before,
Right.
but I don't know
Yeah, like what
details or
the details are. I understand. I think espresso is like normally what you find in like a latte, right? So like if you got like a really sugary drink at like Starbucks and you're like, oh, I want 3 or 4 shots. And you can get them ristretto most of the time, and then Starbucks has a thing called blonde shots where there's even more caffeine in the shots, in the espresso, and it's got like a sweeter taste to it. So it's like, it's crazy, dude.
I do know there is a whole art to like optimizing coffee orders that I'm.
Yeah, especially at
Not
Starbucks.
aware
Starbucks
of.
is fast food, so they're
Yeah.
like, it's not even really about making good coffee. It's just getting stuff out as fast as you can.
Sure.
You ever work fast food?
Nope. Thankfully.
I don't think it's the worst thing in the world.
It's something I certainly never wanted to work.
Ooh, that was such a clean snipe.
Or,
How about
was
retail?
always
You ever
trying
work retail?
Just like grocery store.
That's good.
It doesn't die. Because it only does like a half of it.
I feel like everybody should have to work a retail job. Like, I feel like that taught me so much about just like, honestly, how sad people are too, you know, like in real life. Because you'll be like 16, 17 working with like some man, you know, and nothing against that, but it's like, damn, like people are really out here putting in hours, like doing this. And I don't know, those people aren't always the best. Of course, there's great people that do that, but it's for sure you could just interact with all sorts of different people in that situation. I think it taught me a lot.
It's one of those places that like everybody, no matter, just like everybody intersects in certain places. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the airport. That's how I feel at the airport.
I think it's also like people don't talk about it enough that it's a social thing, right? Like
Yeah.
you get sociality out of, I don't know if that's a word, sociality.
I use it, whether it is or isn't.
Sociality out of like you going to work or you going to school,
Yeah.
right? Like high school, for example.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I work. So I'm a librarian.
Okay, that's hype. Do you make enough though? I feel like I want to be a librarian, but I'm not like, I don't know that I'd make enough like full time, you know?
I make enough to live and go to Riptide.
Are you guys hiring?
Maybe. It's at the KCK Public Library.
Oh shit.
It's,
Can I ask like what the starting pay is? I know some people are like, you know what I mean, taboo about that. So if you're not down,
No, I just literally don't know what it is.
you don't know
these
what it
days.
is. Okay, that's fair.
Because I know it's gone up since I started working there.
I just know Kansas minimum is $7.25, right? And like,
I mean, it's more than that.
okay. But a lot of places it isn't, you know? Like,
If I had to guess, it's probably like $15 or $16 an hour.
I still don't think that's enough.
It's not a lot.
Like, that's not enough to live off of. Like, if you have to live alone, that's not enough.
Well, and that's for like a library associate.
Uh-huh.
I'm working to get my master's in library science,
Nice.
which is when I can be a full-on librarian. I'll make notably more.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's awesome, man.
But,
I'm happy for you.
again, I'm not like having a job I like is way more important than money to me. So,
That's fair, yeah. That's
very-
definitely the right thing to
very happy.
focus on.
yeah.
I will say, though, like, I obviously would pick the job where it's like, I'm happy over I'm broke, you know? I'm happy and broke over, like, rich and sad.
For sure.
But
Well,
you
there's
gotta
a
be real
balance.
about it, too.
There's a
though.
balance.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say,
I'm,
yeah. Like,
I'm not trying to be like, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Broke.
This is my
What's
setup.
up?
What's up?
Can I move this just the GameCube adapter to the HDR quick?
It's not my adapter. It's his adapter. so
Yeah,
ask
go
him.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Silk, what's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just
He's just hanging.
more just hanging. I wanted to get some space. I am just not doing. I'm not hot right now. So
I never got your real name, by the way.
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah. What's yours, bro?
My real name is Blaze.
Your Lace?
Yeah.
Are you African?
Am I African?
Yeah. of any
No.
Kind. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're good.
It's just a really popular name in Cameroon. I just
Really?
know that 'cause I'm Kenyan.
Huh.
Yeah. So when I heard that, I was like, the only people I've ever heard named Blaze has been Cameroonians.
Hey, you can't say that anymore.
Yeah, no. You from the Midwest then?
Yeah, I am. My grandparents are immigrants, though.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I just was surprised.
No,
yeah,
no, yeah.
I'm just my day at work was insane, and I just, and then I had to do this, and then I was like, I want to do this, but God, I'm not
Feeling
here.
it,
I'm
yeah.
not, no, I'm just not barely feel human at the
I know what you
fucking
mean.
moment.
It's hard. It's hard putting in hours and then putting in more hours, right? Like clocking in,
Yeah.
because that's really what you have to do at a certain point, you know.
Yeah.
You're just doing you just do top 1 payout for HDR, so it'd be $30. Okie dokie.
Are you gonna run HDR here every week?
Every other week.
Okay, I'm gonna start coming to this consistently, and I'm gonna start playing HDR.
Okay.
And my setup is modded, so I can help you guys run it too.
I would very much appreciate
Yeah,
it. 'Cause
that setup right there, I usually bring it. It's a good monitor, and
Cool.
I can just throw it on there real quick.
Yeah, no, I'd appreciate that greatly. If you have any questions on it, I can help.
I don't think I'm pretty tech savvy. I feel.
Okay.
I don't think I'll have.
Olathe?
Yeah.
Okay, so it needs Olathe because it runs on Smash on too. So it has to have Olathe.
Yeah, I got that.
A lot of people who have modded Switches got their Switches modded like 2 years ago to get the training mod pack, and then when they're like, why can't HDR work? I'm like, well, gotta run off of this, and then I gotta help them do that. But yeah.
I know what you mean. My friend is really into it. HDR.
Yeah.
His tag's
What'd you say?
24K.
Oh,
You know who he is?
I've heard the name before.
Have you talked to him at all? Because I feel like he was kind of involved in that Discord also, or at least that's what I heard.
24K, I've heard. Does he
Yeah.
have a different Discord tag, or is it 24K?
It's just 24K. He plays Jigglypuff.
No, I only know one Jigs.
Oh, really?
Like, close. I've probably seen, like,
Okay,
his
okay.
name on, like, anything.
Well, he's not like an HDR player, but I just know we were like, I'm telling you, the last time I played HDR was like when it started coming out.
So, like,
And so I was like, check this out with me, yeah. And so we were fans of it, and we were doing tournaments for it over quarantine, HDR. Like we were running locals inside people's houses. But I don't know, I just didn't keep up with it, you know. I dropped the game for a little bit, and then I was like, I didn't have a Switch for a little bit, and I'm just not as interested. I'm interested in real Ultimate right now.
I feel that. I was interested, and then I left the scene. I had a kid, and then I stopped going.
That'll happen.
Yeah, I stopped going to this, and I stopped going to all of my
Yeah.
fighting game stuff because I'm an FGC player first.
Okay.
So like, I stopped going to everything, and then like my wife was like, "You need to like do the stuff you want to do again," because like she was like, I stopped doing everything because I was like, I really want to focus on being a dad. And she's like, "You're a great dad." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but I want to like focus on this." And she, because I do music, right?
Right.
So she got in touch with one of my old like mates, and we played a set up in KC. And I
We're
played
at
jazz.
venue.
Do you know? Oh fuck. Sorry. Give me a second.
That's cool.
It's right off 7th. Hold on. Give me a second.
Is it
It's next to the college. Do you know UMKC?
Yeah, I know UMKC. Yeah.
Okay. It's that fucking small bar.
Okay.
And it's a corner, and you take a corner in, and it's like a brick hallway, and you walk down.
I was just curious. I'm just trying to learn the area better.
Yeah.
I'm going down there more.
Oh, tight. Well, do you know the Blue Room? Like,
The Blue Room?
it's like a museum, but it's also like it's like a historical jazz bar. So it's like a museum, but there's also like events that happen there.
I haven't heard about that. No.
You should go.
That
You
sounds
should
cool.
definitely go.
That sounds
Yeah, no, it's got a lot of stuff about Miles Davis and Charlie Parker. Basically, Kansas City.
What
legend.
nights do they run?
The museum's open Monday through Saturday, I believe, but
Oh.
like the nights that they run are just like every Friday and like sometimes on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
They do stuff, but it's super cool. But no, I went out, did that, fucking killed it, made some money. I was like super happy.
Yes,
And then
sir.
she's like, you need to do everything. Yeah. So I was like, okay. So I've been playing HDR and I was in the community a lot already. And I was like, I don't think I want to go back to Smash again just because like I would still watch stuff. I watch like tournaments literally.
It's interesting to watch the big tournaments too.
Yeah.
Like the P tiers.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
Like SmashCon or like whatever.
Let's Make Moves and then like
Right.
Frosty. Because I went to Frosty's, but not for Smash.
Sure,
Bros.
sure.
I ran Blue Fantasy.
But Smash was there.
Yeah, Smash was there, so I watched the whole fucking thing.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody recently, and I feel like this has to do with what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's hard to be interested in video games or fighting games and not be interested in Smash at least a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's always there as like,
yeah.
oh, this is kind of interesting.
Especially
you know?
if you ever did anything with it.
Agreed.
Like I played a lot of Brawl, and when I was younger, so that's why when Ultimate came out my first year of college, and I was like, I will play it, I guess. And then I really loved it. I did hate it for like 3 days, and then I was like, just learn how to play the game, because
Who'd you meet?
in the very beginning, or like when I was like
When you were
making,
playing.
like,
When you were
top eight
playing.
and stuff. So Kazuya.
Kazuya. Okay, what's your tag again?
Silk.
Silk?
So like I went to Smash a ton.
Sure.
The last big thing I did was level, like not even big, but like regional I did was level up Arena 3. So,
Oh wow,
like,
that was a minute ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that was like the last thing I went to for Ultimate, and I think I got like 64. Like, I didn't place well at all. I did doubles with Fatality though. That was fun.
Fatality? Hell yeah.
He's so
I
fun.
forgot he was at that event. Yeah, it's true. We had hella people out at that event.
Yeah. I
Zombo
know.
was there, bro. And Zombo lost to Skittles in Grants. That's such a crazy story.
That was 4.
Oh, that was?
Yeah.
Well then, my bad.
No,
Both of them had
Zombo was at 3. Gabriel was at 3 as well.
I was about to say, I think Zombo was only at 3.
Was he?
Yeah, he was at 3.
I could be
That was
remembering.
when
wrong.
the-
I could be remembering.
Huh?
wrong.
What was the last one?
The last one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't
the last
know.
one I went to was 3.
I took a
The last
break.
one was 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Cause like Fatality was there, me and Spooky went, and then like Gabriel.
You know Spooky?
Mhm.
Nice.
Toffee was there. There was like this big Lucas, and I'm forgetting his name, who was playing, who had this like awesome set against this Pikachu. I don't even remember either.
Oh,
of those.
Tiger Nope, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, he's-
yes. He went against.
Oh, that's you're
Wait,
talking
who
about
was
it.
the Pikachu? Was
It's
it
Zen, yeah, it's Zen.
Alright.
Yeah, it
he's
was
talking
Zen.
about it was in the office building. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I showed up to that for the ladder, but I don't think I made bracket.
It was nice. It was fun. But like that was like the last thing I did, and I just hadn't played Ultimate, and like watching it and seeing how like the meta is developed and like how like the community is also developed, because the community's changed a lot.
That's true.
For better and for worse. Like I'm not a.
I feel like, from my perspective, the community has definitely changed for worse since Fighters Pass 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not even because like
Well, I don't even think I think it was more like not the beginning or during Fighters Pass 2. I think it was like the end of the game.
yeah, after it flashed out a little bit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The end of the game is not existent until there's a different Smash game than this.
No. Yeah. But I meant the mentality of people at the end, like the
But that's
second
just
to
not,
final update.
I hear you, but that's just not. Like, yeah, when they stopped updating the game, that's true.
That's what I was getting.
I understand.
Yeah, but like that's just what it was for like me
A lot of
thinking about
people,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and like
I took a break when they stopped doing that too, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and like my big thing was like I just saw it and I was like, I don't think I want to do both. Like I don't want to do HDR and this.
Right.
And I was like, I'm having way more fun with HDR, and also I'm like deeper in the HDR community because I never really left that compared to like Ultimate. And it was just fun. Also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I just don't like Ultimate now. And when I say it like that, I mean like I just don't have that fun playing it because like I don't like using the word jank. It just feels because like I think it's the most like beautiful Smash game, and I think like when it comes to like animation, art, all that stuff, it's very nice. It's just like
There's a lot in it too, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like when it comes to gameplay itself, I was just liking this game more. That's all.
That's
it is,
fair.
really.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take that away from you. I hope you
No, it's just I haven't actually had this conversation yet.
I hear you.
So like I'm very spattered about it. Like no one asked me, like not a lot of people ask me why do I not play Ultimate anymore? Because they're like, oh no, I get it. Like every time like somebody will automatically be like, oh yeah. And I'm like, I don't like that mentality either.
I don't either, yeah. Because people are so quick to be like, oh, there's this problem that needs to be solved, and the problem is what? Steve, Sonic, Kazuya, whatever the character of the week is. And
Which
people don't
also,
wanna...
that was a big thing too. I never hated Kazuya ever. Like, I'm not gonna be like sitting here like there's no problem with the character. Obviously, I understand how game balance works in that sense. But like, I love everything about him, and I just really felt bummed out because, especially like back then too, there was like, you know how like you were talking about the character of the week that we hit on. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Is it Sonic? Is it Steve? Is it Kazuya? Is it blah blah blah? I just hated like.
People trash talking you because of your character.
And
Or,
like, even if I like played really well or did something that
You
I
didn't
thought
deserve
was
it.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
But also that's like, to me, now this I don't believe this, but to me it always feels like I'm jawning super hard.
Sure.
Like it's like yeah, I guess I am, you know, carried or whatever, right? In that sense. good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mattoon.
Thank you.
Yep.
Are you shutting down or can we keep playing?
Let me get it disconnected so that the setup is still
I'm gonna
there.
use my setup.
I mean, yeah, that's
I
fine.
just meant like the space. Like, do we
We still
have
gotta wait till HDR is over, too.
Yeah. At the very least, still HDR.
Which, we don't have very much longer.
Hey, good talking to you. I'm gonna get some games in.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I might play a game of Ultimate or two, but I'll also have to, like, decide. You got